Hi, my name is Chelsea and welcome to my YouTube channel. Very briefly, I want to give you my history from this past year. I do have some notes written down on my phone, so if you see me looking down, that is what I'm doing. I'm reading off of my notes. In June of 2018, I was diagnosed with C. diff. I went at least 3 to 4 months with no diagnosis. During the time I was on antibiotics, I started having severe anxiety attacks. So severe that I thought I was having a heart attack and went to the ER. I was given a chest x-ray and a CT scan to then be told that everything checked out fine. But oh, by the way, there's a small cyst in your neck and you need to have it looked at in 3 to 6 months. I lived in Illinois at this time and decided to move home to Michigan to be with my family while I figured out my health. I was also dating someone at this time, and we decided to do the long distance thing because I told him I planned on returning in less than a year. But that was short-lived and the 7-month relationship was over. He then started dating his dream girl not even a month later. I was so broken that I didn't really leave my bed for 2 months. Honestly, I felt like I was already dead. I felt physical pain in my chest. He later found out that she was still married to someone, and then that was over. And I'm only telling you all of this so you can get an idea of what my mental state was like during all of this. My ex and I ended up talking again, but he said he didn't want to be in a relationship, yet he told me every day, multiple times during the day, that he loved me. Finally, in March 2019, I got a phone call, and I was told that I had thyroid cancer, and surgery was set up. About a week before surgery, I called it quits with my ex and I said I wanted a relationship, and he told me he was sorry that he wasn't ready. So we parted ways, and a week later, on April 8, 2019, I had the right side of my thyroid removed, also known as a right hemithyroidectomy. My ex never contacted me to see if I was okay after surgery, which did another number on my mental health. I also want to mention that my surgeon suggested that I remove my entire thyroid, and if I had done that, I would have had to take a thyroid hormone replacement for the rest of my life. And we all know that man-made medicine can cause other illnesses and even other cancers. So I decided to keep the other half of my thyroid. And no one, not even my family, until now knows what I'm about to say. Which is a lie, because I ended up reading this to my sister earlier today. After my surgery, I felt defeated, so alone, so unloved, that I would eat copious amounts of sugar. Sugar was my main meal. Even though I knew sugar causes cancer, I would literally eat a whole entire bag of mini Reese's to myself. I let my subconscious habits control my life, until one day I woke up and I found another cyst above my tonsils. I knew immediately that I did this to me. I started asking myself when I stopped loving myself, and when I let other people have such a negative impact on my life. Right then and there, I said I'm not done living this life, and I tossed out the sugar and the processed foods. I took a vow to myself that I will never do chemotherapy or radiation. And thanks to my mom and my older sister, I am a firm believer that food is medicine, and I can heal myself through the foods that I eat. I'm also super thankful for my older brother who introduced me to the law of attraction, but we'll get into that in another video. I guess my main goal with this channel is to motivate and inspire other cancer patients. And I know that along the way, I will also gain knowledge that I didn't have before. And to remind you, cancer does not have to be a death sentence. So I will end my first video with my first tip on surviving cancer. And that is to have faith that you will survive.